In this tutorial, we will see how to use the sensors. We will make a very simple program, very similar to port view on the brick. So to get started, I declared 4 variables to store the values of the gyro, the light sensor, the ultrasonic, and the touch sensor. I've already initialized them all to 0, and I will use a while loop to keep looping and reading the values. Now to read the sensor values, we write where we want to store the value. For example, gyro sensor equals to sensor value and square brackets, and inside the square brackets we use the sensor name that we have on the top. So since this is for the gyro, I'll choose the gyro sensor and the line, and then the next one will be the light equals to sensor value of color sensor. Do the ultrasonic. And finally, the touch sensor. Now, this function sensor value with the square brackets is the generic sensor reading function. We can also use in sensors, we have each sensor has its own. We have different functions for different readings of specific sensors. As you can see, there's the gyro. It can read degrees, heading, rate, and reset. So as you can see, all sensors have their own functions, and this is the generic reading function. And then we're gonna print the values to the brick screen. So I'll add a small weight here. And then display center. Don't forget we need to use %d to display values after the string, and we add the variable we declared and display And finally, I'll add another small sleep. 100 milliseconds. So let's go ahead and compile this and download to Robot. We click Start, and you can see the values of your sensors on the EV3, and you can move it around, check the distances, touch sensor, and you'll see all the values change. And this is a very basic use of the sensor value and reading the sensors.